All right. First of all, Caitlin, congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was going to ask, first things first, the defensive effort again today. I think Evansville was in the 30s on the field goal percentage. Shut the same team down 2 days in a row. What do you think the secret was?
We just knew that we had to come out with our defense. That's how we're going to win. Obviously, we didn't have Mac and Abby, who are averaging like 14 points a game. So we knew if we were going to be tenacious on defense, not letting them backdoor us and make them move on the three-point shots, then we were going to get it. But I know the big thing is that they're good three-point shooters, and we kept them to like 2 of 11 or something. So that was big.
Yeah, I was going to ask, I know they've been hitting a lot of threes. How much emphasis was there to kind of run them off the line or have your heels on that three-point line when they caught the ball?
Yeah, they're momentum shooters, so they were going to be ready to get it and shoot. So we had to make sure that we had to get them off the line and try to deny them and make them go backdoor on us. And so that was our main focus, just to come out and play hard. That was really all.
Yeah. Offensively, I know your coach has mentioned the importance of moving the ball, not letting it stick in your hands. And today the team has 23 assists on 27 made baskets. How vital is that ball movement for you?
Very important. I mean, obviously, you're going to win the game. The more assists you have, the better you're going to play, obviously. But our team is very unselfish, and I think every one of us would say that. And we know that with those assists, that's what's going to make us win every single game.
Yeah. For you personally, you hit 3 threes yesterday. I think you hit 3 more today. How good is it as a shooter to see that ball start to drop for you a few times?
It feels good. I've been going in at night almost every single day now, trying to get it back. Obviously, I had a little there, but obviously I'm just doing it for my team. I know that I got to knock down that shot when I'm open, so I got to make sure that I'm ready to do that whenever I get it.
Yeah. You mentioned Mackenzie and Abby being out this weekend. How good does it feel to win these 2 games, to be without them and be able to start out 2-0 in the conference?
I think it definitely gives us a lot of confidence. A lot of people stepped up, and that's really what we needed. It's going to be really nice knowing that we're going to have them back soon, definitely with the extra on offense. But I think it definitely gave the team a lot more confidence.
Make an opening statement, and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, I'm just real proud of our team. I think that, we had to find ourselves, and we got a lot of kids with some great minutes and some great experience, and just felt like throughout our lineup, I felt like kids had good possessions. We made some really good defensive things, especially in the first half. I don't think Evansville was able to get any traction on us. And I felt like, I'm just real proud of our kids on handling that. We had to go through some rough spots, but at the same time, they never gained traction. And that's our kids, building a wall and deciding that they're going to play hard, and they're coming up with loose balls and rebounds and able to pull away, obviously. So really good opportunity for this team, and I think that we got better this weekend.
All right, Cindy, the first thing I wanted to ask about, and I asked Caitlin this too, we were talking the other day, and you mentioned how important ball movement is for this team, and today you get 23 assists off 27 made buckets. How vital was that ball movement you got today?
Ball movement for us is just so important, and not just ball movement, but people movement. And our kids are finally learning where they need to be. You put in X amount of plays, and kids sometimes will stand in spots, and people take those spots away. It's taken us a little bit to figure that out. And just we've got some great passers on this team. We've got some really good ball handlers, and we were able to find shooters. Our post did a great job of feeding, getting the ball inside and then feeding a shooter. So our very selfless play as well definitely helped those numbers.
There are a couple sequences in the second quarter to build on that. Gabby passes, I think it was say Rachel cutting through the lane for a 3-point play, and then she passes to Allie for an open 3. That type of decision making there, finding open person with the defense crashing down on her. How important is that to keep this offense running like it did today?
Well, it's huge, and our whole team knows Allie Potter is such a great shooter. When she hasn't probably shown it in a game yet as much as we know it in practice. So I love that they continue to have confidence in her, and they're trying to obviously continue to build her up. Rachel has come in and done a fantastic job this weekend. Really made so many great, outstanding extra hustle effort plays that, just making that extra pass, just very typical of Rachel's play all weekend.
Caitlin gave you a spark in both games with her three-point shooting. I think she hit 3 in each game. And you see her a lot more than we do, but is that the type of shooter she's capable of being on a more consistent basis?
Yeah, I would tell you that when Caitlin's just taking the shot that kind of, is given to her, she's a really good shooter. She gets herself in trouble sometimes looking for that shot, but she's really come around in these last 2 games and taken more of what the defense has given her. But the thing that I'm more proud of Link about is the fact of her rebounds. She had great defensive plays, and she rebounded the ball really hard today, and she got in there and mixed it up. And that's that physical part of the play that I really thought Link really excelled in today.
Defensively, it looked like they had some straight-line drives going for about the first 5 minutes, and it seemed like the team kind of cut those off pretty well after that. Was that one of those adjustments you mentioned after yesterday's game, or just executing better?
Yeah, I just think that they were probably looking to take it to the basket a little bit more, and we probably weren't ready. They knew that they would go one-on-one, but you got to get warmed up again, right? So, but we made the adjustments, and we got our help side rotating and just did a better job of protecting that as the game went on.
Caitlin talked about this too. Winning these 2 games without Mackenzie and Abby, she was talking about how much confidence it can build up for the rest of the team. How much confidence do you think it can build up for your players to be able to win a couple of conference games without your 2 seniors, your leading scorers, as you head into next weekend?
Well, obviously we don't want to devalue Mac or Abby because they're terrific players. They're both all conference, level players. So, but with the fact that we can, win a conference game without them, I felt like this game all along without those 2 was going to make us a better team, whether we won or lost, just because we were going to be able to put kids in positions they've not been in. We were going to have to rely on them for scoring. The pressure was going to be on them to get the plays done defensively and offensively, and they had to step up, and they did.